Deep in the heart of the whispering woods, where sunlight dappled through thick canopies and streams whispered ancient songs, lived a large, lumbering bear named Balto. Balto was no ordinary bear, he had an insatiable love for honey. While most bears enjoyed a good meal of berries or fish, Balto's sweet tooth often got the better of him, leading to many sticky situations. One sunny morning, Balto wandered into a meadow filled with blooming wildflowers. The air buzzed with the sound of busy bees, and the fragrance of nectar was too tempting to resist. At the far end of the meadow stood a towering oak tree, its hollow brimming with golden honeycombs. Balto's mouth watered at the sight, and he lumbered toward the tree, eager to indulge. But as he reached out a massive paw to swipe the honey, a tiny voice stopped him.
Hey, big fella. What do you think you're doing?
Startled, Balto looked around, his eyes finally settling on a small bee hovering near his nose. She had bright yellow stripes and wings that shimmered like morning dew.
I'm, just having a snack.
Balto replied sheepishly.
This honey belongs to my hive. We've worked tirelessly to make it. You can't just take it.
Balto frowned.
But I'm so hungry. Surely you can spare a little.
The bee crossed her tiny arms.
I'm Beatrix, the guardian of this hive, and I can't allow it. If you want honey, you'll need to earn it.
Balto scratched his head.
Earn it? How?
Beatrix's eyes twinkled mischievously.
Help us gather nectar for a day. If you can handle that, I'll share some honey with you.
Balto hesitated. Gathering nectar sounded like hard work, and Balto wasn't exactly known for his energy. But the thought of fresh honey was too enticing to pass up.
All right, Beatrix. You've got yourself a deal.
The next morning, as the sun rose, Beatrix introduced Balto to the hive. Thousands of bees buzzed around, each one contributing to the hive's efforts. Balto quickly realized how intricate their work was.
Follow me,
Beatrix instructed. She flew toward a field of bright orange marigolds, Balto trudging behind her.
Use your paws gently,
Beatrix said, demonstrating how to gather nectar from the flowers. Balto tried to mimic her movements, but his clumsy paws crushed several blooms.
Careful,
Beatrix scolded.
Nectar collecting requires precision and patience.
Balto sighed but tried again. This time, he managed to gather a small amount without damaging the flower. As the day wore on, Balto grew more adept. He learned to appreciate the bees' dedication and teamwork. They weren't just tiny creatures, they were skilled artisans, turning nectar into the golden treasure he loved so much. By evening, Balto was exhausted. His paws ached, and his fur was sticky with pollen. But he also felt a sense of accomplishment.
You did well today,
Beatrix said, landing on his shoulder. Balto grinned.
Thank you, Beatrix. I had no idea how hard you all work. I have a new respect for bees.
Beatrix smiled.
And we respect you for trying. Come with me.
She led Balto back to the oak tree, where the hive had prepared a small honeycomb just for him. Balto took a careful bite, savoring the sweetness. It was the best honey he'd ever tasted, not just because of its flavor, but because he had earned it. From that day on, Balto became an unlikely friend to the bees. He helped protect their hive from predators and even assisted in gathering nectar during busy seasons. In return, the bees always shared a bit of honey with him. The meadow thrived under their partnership, a testament to what could be achieved when creatures worked together. And Balto, the bear with a love for honey, learned that the sweetest rewards come from hard work and understanding. Thus, the bear and the bee forged a bond that lasted through countless seasons, proving that even the most unlikely friendships can bloom in the heart of the Whispering Woods.